Hey you guys, this is Raphael. I hope you're all healthy today. I hope you're staying away from each other, and I hope you know that there's a lot of people that care about you out there. Thank you so much for the kind words about the earlier post. And one thing that I had a lot of people ask was, what about a Confederate canteen? Yesterday we saw the really well-made Union canteen, and the Confederate ones, they just didn't have the ability to produce as many fine quality crafted pieces as the people in the North. This is an example of an original Confederate canteen. And one thing the Confederates had was a lot of wood. So they made a lot of the canteens out of wood. Often they would use a cedar wood, but you do see a few different styles of wood. This one is made using a flat panel on each side. They would take small pieces and create the sides. You can see the separations where they used individual pieces, joining them all together, most of the time with iron. Occasionally, you'll actually see where they used the band off of a bandsaw. They were using everything they had because they knew they had to be creative and weren't able to get the replacement parts like they were up north. This one has the original wooden spout. The one yesterday had a pewter spout, which is great if you've got a lot of pewter, but the Confederates had to make do with what they had. This one has the original spout. Most of the time they're missing, and they're missing because one problem with wood is when it dries, it separates and it shrinks. And if it shrinks, that easily falls out and gets lost over the years. So most of the time they're missing. The Confederates most of the time would have a leather strap compared to the linen strap that you saw yesterday on the Union canteen. Sometimes they would use linen straps, but the majority of them I've had over the years have had leather. One thing that's neat about this one, it has a personal little touch to it. If you notice, it has the initials JCC on the side, probably the guy's initials that carried it. And if you had a dozen of them that were made at the same time, you'd need to know which one was yours. So most of those Confederate canteens show up with something to let the soldier know it was theirs. I love that. That's just a little extra oomph to a collection. This one is really pretty. It still has the spout. All of the bands are present. And this is one that is going to retail about $2,000 these days, compared to the one yesterday that was about $400. And they bring that because they're a lot more scarce. When the Confederates lost the war, they went home. They had to make do with everything that they had. They had to keep using it. And so they would use their canteens long after. They got broke, they were lost. And so when you see one, it's something special. I hope you've enjoyed today. I hope you are kind to each other. I hope you stay healthy. And I hope that you remember that everybody you meet is fighting a little war, probably one you'll never know about. So when you have the chance, please be kind. And remember, love you guys. Thank you guys for taking time to watch this video. Currently, this item is for sale on ShilohRelics.com along with thousands of other pieces. And if there is something else that you would like to see me talk about, just let us know. And if I can, I will accommodate. And remember, love you guys.